Well, Baker University prepares for the quarterfinal round now here in the NAIA-FCS. We'll take on number 8 ranked Lindsey Wilson. We have Coach Grossner of the number 2 Baker Wildcats. Coach, you guys are coming off a 44-21 win over Sterling. Now you take on a team for the first time in program history in Lindsey Wilson. Why don't you preview a little bit of what you've seen on Lindsey so far?
Yeah, it's the unknown. You're playing a conference that you're not real aware of. The KCAC, we've played Ottawa, Sterling, St. Mary's, you name it, in the last 3 or 4 years. But with this conference in Kentucky, you just got to watch film and kind of evaluate. Obviously, Final 8, they're a great football team. I know that, and looking at tape, they mirror us a little bit offensively. So what they're doing is similar to what we do on offense. And then defensively, it's similar to what we faced last weekend from a front standpoint. Coverages will be slightly different, but athletically, they look the part.
Well, Coach, what has it been that you've seen on film so far offensively, and then break down defensively what you think you'll see on Saturday from Lindsey?
Offensively, quarterback's real good. He's put up big numbers. He's more of a pocket passer. He'll stand in there and get the ball out fairly quickly. A couple good running backs. Offensive line up front, run blocking real good. And then from a defensive standpoint, up front, they've got a young man, number 53, that can really get after you. I'm very impressed with his motor and how hard he's going all the time. So we got to be aware and get him blocked. 2 other kids up front are just big football players, good inside football players. Defensive secondary, very similar to what we have faced all year. They're going to present, I'm sure they're watching, we trade all films throughout the year, so they've seen us all year against every defense, and they'll match up what they do. And from a formation standpoint, try to do some things to throw us off a little bit. We have faced everything this year, so we've seen pressure, we've seen zone drop, so we feel pretty good that we can adapt and move. Our guys have put together great game plans this year. Offensive coordinator Miguel Regalado, along with Jake Morris, our quarterback coach, and Jordan Robertson up front with Jess Westmoreland. They're all doing a great job. Coach Young, Stebbins with the backs have pieced it together all year and have great confidence they'll continue. Defensively, you saw it last week. I was worried going into the Sterling game defensively because they spread you out and really make you play the whole field, and then they had a quarterback that can tuck it under and go the distance, and they had the top receiver in the country. I felt like Coach Thorne put us in a great position, and our players executed the game plan. You saw Nick Becker have a career day from the defensive end position because he was put in that situation to go make plays. And then secondary-wise, we covered super, and then Akeem Francis, because he studied a lot of film, knew where to go and got himself 2 interceptions. So, it's been a great year and fantastic start to the playoffs, and I anticipate we'll be prepared and ready to go.
Also yesterday, the all-conference teams came out, and the teams were just loaded with Wildcats. You had the Offensive Player of the Year in Logan Bertel. Second straight year, Co-Defensive Player of the Year with Josh Koch. Congratulations to you, your 3rd Hart Coach of the Year in the last 4 years, and then Miguel Regalado, Assistant Coach of the Year. So you've got to be really proud of your team and the awards they received. Talk about that.
Yeah. Good players get you awards, especially from a coaching standpoint. So we thank our players for performing and getting it done, and then along with that comes awards for us as coaches. From a standpoint of how we represented on that conference team, I was very proud. I felt like everybody got great recognition. It was difficult. We had 2 guys up for Player of the Year on defense. Josh got it 2 years in a row as a co. What a great award for that young man going out as a senior. Also on offense, I think Logan Bertel should be up for National Player of the Year. I was glad he got Offensive Player of the Year in our conference, but he should be up for that award as well. And across the board on defense and offense, I thought we represented well. Damon Nolan on special teams, Clarence Clark got first team kicker. He didn't get a lot of field goal attempts. The ones he got, he made 70%, and then he put a lot of extra points through the uprights because of our offense. So overall, very, very happy, very proud, and felt like we got the recognition they deserved.
Also, Coach, Saturday with a victory, that would give you 97 career wins here at Baker. That would tie you second all-time with Emil S. Liston. So, one of the founders of the NAIA and the stadium here at Baker named after him. What would that mean to you to get to that mark?
Means I'm getting old. 97 wins. It goes back to the players and the coaches. We've had good players throughout the past 13 seasons. Great coaching, loyal coaches that have stayed here. With that comes consistency. With consistency comes a solid program, and the wins come with that. So it goes back to building that and continuing the consistency and the success of those guys and the loyal players and coaches. I'm honored. This place here, Baker University, has great tradition. You've got Charlie Richards in the Hall of Fame, the National Hall of Fame. You got a stadium named after Emil Liston. I'm just happy to be mentioned with those two, and glad I'm still alive to see this and continue coaching with these guys. And we've got unfinished business we'd like to take care of, and hopefully continue this great tradition.
And lastly, Niles Media will be out here to broadcast the game to a worldwide audience again on ESPN3, the Watch ESPN app, and then locally on KSMO TV. So folks will have every opportunity around the country to watch this game. How important is that to you in this program to bring this quarterfinal game on that type of stage?
Yeah, I think it's huge, and I want to thank you and behind the scenes getting that done for us. I felt like it was a great idea from a stance. It's a holiday weekend. Families are traveling all over the country to be with family. Half our team will probably be traveling if they're not at our game, just because it's a break, 4 or 5 day break from school. But I thought it'd be neat for ESPN and KSMO to be able to telecast that Saturday prime time, 2:36 in the afternoon, right after the KU K-State ball game. Hopefully all the families are sitting there at home together and they're able to watch their university play football. I think the viewership will be up this weekend just because people are together and can't be here. Hopefully we got a monster crowd out at the stadium, and then a ton of people across America watching us. But I just thought, what a great opportunity to market Baker University, Lindsey Wilson College, and the NAIA in the playoff football setting.
Well, Coach, thank you for your time. We will see you kick off 2:36 on Saturday.
Thank you.